like
We're back.
I know it's like a voice control, but like, does it auto hook up to like some stuff?
I don't know what Google Home does. Either way.
I don't know either, but now I have one.
Share. Screen share.
I thought it was screen sharing.
Sure
Yeah.
ain't.
Did that crash again?
No, you didn't screen share when we came back here.
Oh. Dummy me.
Dummy thick Ross. So, you might not have heard it earlier, but my cat was like actually making sound for once.
Whoa. I'll have to check the recording when it goes up.
I don't even know if Ross heard it though. She was like by the door and like
Nope.
going meow at me. Something similar to that.
Alright, Jaden.
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita!
Hey, stop harassing little girls.
No!
This is... What the hell's going on? By the way, he was like pulling on Yoko or whatever. Sheesh. Yoko's trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. I'm still a part of this story, sort of. But Yoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of the island's food chain!
Pizza.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass!
Time.
No, just my sweet
Yeah,
ass!
that's the end of the sentence.
But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyahiko? This guy totally ditched. He totally is ditching my appointment. How strange. He pisses me off. Ah, ah, ah.
Come on, Jade. That was like your perfect instance to do like, my hand hungers moment, but you're just like,
Ah, ah, ah. Ah.
Monokuma, are you getting like, you know, a little something in the back room there?
Monokuma orgasms live on. Oh!
Excuse me?
That's where Buff
His anger
Monokuma comes
changed his
from.
form.
Buff Riku, is that you?
It is. I'm right here. I mean, if you want to get a full look at that, now's your only chance.
Is this the only time it appears in the game?
I'm pretty sure yes.
What a nice meme. Nice.
I showed Allie and she just looked at it and nodded. Oh my god, yes! Hold up. Get rid of the text. I'm gonna screenshot that and put the nice cock over it. That's a project for me to do tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna go to bed like after the session. Ah, Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you.
There's nowhere for me to run, anyway. So no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option.
Fuyuhiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway, looks like everyone's here. So let's depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This too must be
So it begins. The beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high, so we can one day find that shining hope.
Take
Bagel.
this, shining bind. That's right. I can only. Moving forward is the only option. Craning my heck is the only option.
Aww.
Ah heck.
You like belly rub, Morgana? I'm a Yakuza. I won't run or hide.
Hey Mikan. We know you're a serial killer now.
My hero. Why did my hero? This is impossible.
Inconceivable.
I'm not mentally prepared yet. Like I don't ever think I'll ever be.
But we can't just stand around here all day.
Noob. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know, you did a pretty good job running in circles for fucking 20 minutes, asshole.
Yeah, what'd
Yeah,
you get out of that?
A
something
skill.
called super focus or whatever.
A skill, a lot of Monokuma coins you didn't need, and an egg.
Alright,
Alright,
One
what you
minute.
saying,
Give me a
Em?
second.
I hear that.
Oh, she's not technically saying anything.
give me a minute. Still chilling.
I'm hearing bum bum and psst.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's happening.
Anyway, if you don't unleash your power here, where else are you going to unleash it? Don't you want to avenge my hero's death?
No, not really.
You missed Ibuki. This class trial stuff again. So this time we gotta figure out who killed my hero, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys.
Okay, you wanted to talk to me again? I'll give it to you again!
Monokuma changed forms. Color me surprised. Could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry?
He's a stuffed animal, right?
Yeah, he goes golden next. Oh, spoilers. Sorry.
Listen.
The truth behind Mahiru's death? Sparkling justice! May hold the key. No, that's just has to be it.
What's up, Chiaki?
Cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forgive the killer.
Because it's bad.
People die when they are killed.
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here. Like you did for 20 minutes running around the
my
island.
crotch there.
What are
I know
you
you're after.
dilly-dallying for, Hajime? Come on, hurry up and go!
I have nothing to do with this.
Shut up, murderer.
You should be honored. A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end.
Okay, fuck off, bear.
I believe in you. Hey! If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any... Cut me off.
Despair.
I will definitely help you out.
Alrighty. I
Talk
just
to
do it
that
preemptively
rock.
because I already know it's lagged for you guys.
No, it's not lagging right now.
Just once I want Nagato to be standing underneath that and just get slapped.
Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
Somehow I move my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and
Some
awkwardly
left
walk
pickles
on
on
the
her burger
escalator.
again, huh?
Yeah, well.
For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surroundings began to fall. Very disappointed we don't rocket ship into the air. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we're inside continued to drop as I realized something was the matter.
Maybe in V3, Ross.
You're right, Chiaki does have a cute backpack. It's like a teddy bear backpack.
I really want to cosplay her eventually. Like,
You know
if I
who
if I ever
else?
go to a con, I'm gonna buy a Chiaki cosplay.
Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair.
I could rock a Byakuya cosplay. But only from this game.
I could do Fuyuhiko. Just someone hit me with a mallet a couple times.
Yeah, no problem, I got you.
As if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it goes squish squish.
Oh,
suddenly
wait, I guess I
stopped
could do
breathing.
Teru Teru. I'd just be a little tall.
You'd be very a little tall.
Taro is very teeny.
My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs.
I'll just have to walk on my knees.
After a while, the elevator's vibration suddenly weakened.
And then if someone's cosplaying Sony, I
And
can
then
tell
it
them to
stopped
suck the
altogether.
poison out of my loins.
Well, you could be Kazuichi and be like, "Whoa, your loins!"
Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's decorations is awesome, right?
Impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
to go through all the trouble to do something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is basically the main point of the game anyway.
The main point of the game?
To break away from my purpose, that alone is my purpose. A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Who has a bunch of purposes are always the weakest one in the bunch.
Oh,
like that
that's
robot
me.
who passes butter.
Butter.
That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts.
It's starting. The class trial is starting.
The despair.
Mahiru Koizumi is the ultimate photographer, and she had an unyielding force of personality. Koizumi, whatever. But she was actually very good at taking care of people. More importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is Teru. What are you
That's why
doing
he's
here?
highlighted in blood red.
Is Among Us? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but It has to be her. Regardless, we need to find the answer. I don't know, Chiaki doing the blowjob eyes again.
No, it's the one Ibuki's pointing at. Maybe about joke.
It's him! It doesn't matter if you believe it or
The
not.
killer is you! She points at Byakuya's bloated corpse.
Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive.
I found out that my cat
And
likes
so-
belly rubs.
This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
Who doesn't like belly rubs?
Usually cats.
She is liking it.
One of my cats likes belly rubs.
Greatly increases the focus gauge. Oh, so that's what that does. Fuck yeah.
Menacing?
Yeah, she gave us menacing focus.
I was doing
Did
the.
she?
Like,
I thought she gave us something else.
I can equip everything now. Fuck yeah. No, she gave us menacing focus, so that's just going to increase my focus gauge, which is fucking sick. Clack, clack, clack. Clack.
Clack.
All reset.
Now then, let's begin
Senpai?
with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote
Yes,
for
she's
who
on a
done
rope
it.
again.
Yep.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened
At least we
will
don't have to
receive
have a
punishment.
translator this time.
But I'll punish everyone
Maybe.
besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel.
Now then,
Now, Ross,
let's first
remember
discuss
the answer is on the bone
that
meat.
masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome Murder.
What? Who
Hey,
cares
stop
about that?
skipping the.
This trial
Just
should
skipping the
be
last
determined
word.
by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm
Yay.
sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Uh-oh, a difficult first question? Not in my Danganronpa game.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
Historical nonfiction, get it right.
Additionally,
Or historical fiction.
some of us are characters in that
It's
game
non-fiction.
I mean, it is, but, like, they're based on... So it's still fiction. It's not, like, the fucking events. It's wrong. It's still fiction.
It's the events, but they censored the names and appearances.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
really all it
fiction,
is.
then.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were A, B, C, D, E, F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, you should be able to figure out who's who. The first character that played was able to control was Girl A. The identity of Girl A is probably... Mikami.
I see.
Man, look at my focus gauge. Holy shit.
Actually, it's girl A.
Nikon
Hajime.
Sumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game?
I love Adachi voicing this.
Pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Wow, what a perfectly good line.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
That was a different game, though. That was a good one. But in this game, they also said it.
Huh?
He's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Yep. Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper-energetic and unique. That is Ibuki.
Monokuma! Oh, you shouldn't have.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
And there you go. There's the bye coming out.
Let's move on to Girl
That's
D.
actually a joke about. Have you heard "See You Next Tuesday" before, Ross?
No.
Clearly not.
Because I don't know if I should explain it and ruin his innocence.
There's only one person who has always had a camera with them. Oh yeah, Maher. Sorry.
I see.
Girl D is Mahiro, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's
Let's
correct.
skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
I see.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The
Yep.
names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is true. I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagato, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is because
It's just a bug.
older sister or probably a little sister. He mentioned
I
little
can
sister.
prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
My internet just like
What do you
blew.
mean, little sister?
It blew up.
You cut out.
My internet like blipped for a second.
That's great.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch!
Pretty clear. There's no
Oh,
doubt
well-
I didn't even
Guy F
click.
had a
It just
little
flashed
sister.
that fast.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Right. I don't really say it for myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. Only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see.
That
The
one's
high
pretty
school
easy.
girl who was the
They didn't
first
even give you the
name in
option to
game.
select E and be
She's the
wrong.
only person I can think of.
That bitch!
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Yep.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
Dead.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see.
Thanks,
So
Ryuji.
you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh?
Ryuji can't
Okay,
swear.
I understand your attitude
Yes, he.
toward
Why
this
do you guys
class
say he
trial
can't
now.
swear? He says the F word.
Nagito.
Yeah, in
you
text
seem to be down
chat.
Fuyuhiko a lot.
But when he actually talks, he says
He's the
effing.
killer?
Yeah, he
Well, he
says
still
F.
swears a bunch.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
Girly Sato. That's who it is.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
Little sister.
It's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Thanks for doing that for me.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Who?
Don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
It's a
Maybe
reference,
it's related
probably.
to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
The heck?
Tanaka.
Zawa connection. Sorry, what's his last name?
Tanaka.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh, that is that name.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way!
God damn it.
Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Why are you... Well, I mean, what are you doing?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Correct.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Well...
People
Girl E
die
was
when they are killed.
I should be able to assume based on the content. Because E interfered... E was the killer, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, he was the killer.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Indeed.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E. She killed the first victim?
Yep.
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Nice.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yeah, that's true. I've made maps before.
Classic
Depends.
dungeon
Well-
crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Sorry.
No, I'd rather talk about RPGs.
I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second
I'm surprised she
floor,
was able to map
and
that
she
well
confirmed
after
that
only
the
seeing
sound
the game
came from
twice.
there. But the door to the music room was locked.
Ultimate
So
Gamer,
Girl E
Ross.
went to get the key from the office.
It's more like
And when the
ultimate
5 of
memory.
them were finally able to go inside,
Only when it comes
they
from to games.
found the victim's
guess.
body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Ultimate fanboy Nagato fangirling it out again.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Maybe Girl E was the pervert.
Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not you to see if old guys sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E who was waiting in the hallway is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Make your argument. Probably has something to do with the base. But we'll find out.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
Not
She just broke the window
Cool,
of
Hodge.
the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school
that's
to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Do you now?
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, they didn't. It was actually the broken vase.
No, that's wrong.
First of all, the
Hey,
sound
good
the
try,
girls heard
first try.
wasn't the window breaking.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the
You just have to break it down
window,
slowly.
then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window.
Okay, who turned on the techno?
It was the sound of the
Sorry,
vase breaking
it's my
that
workout
was on top of it.
jams.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Her hands. She strangled her. Murder weapon.
Well, why was there
The
blood?
murder weapon.
Why was there no
found out who
blood?
the
There
killer
was no blood.
No, there was blood.
There was no blood.
I went to all
There
the
was
trouble
blood.
of making
There was
this-
no blood. In the first one, there was no blood. There was blood in
There
the
There was
second one.
blood.
There was
There was
absolutely no blood. They made a note of it.
Check the truth bullets.
Blood there. Blood from the bat.
That's my hero.
That's blood.
Why was there blood? She
Because
was
there was
choked
blood.
in the thing. That's weird.
I mean, that's what they said, so who knows?
Yeah, okay.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit, which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we were told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I'll have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Oh, and there's something I need to tell you about the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't be able to destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time link will not be replenished. By the way, if you're difficult to send general white noise won't appear at all, you get the gist right. It appears in debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gundam. Apparently he has a skill to increase the power of the silencer. Gun something, I wonder who it is. That is a pointless skill, I don't want that. Ah! I like her face just now. Well then, good luck and have fun. Did him just leave?
No, I just don't really have any. Well, whenever like starts to go into full like watching like a TV show mode because it's all voiced.
Actually, it might be the fish tank.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you topped her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
You fucking idiot. What? That's even bigger.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Do you have the power to absorb?
Her fist?
He
might
does have
been
the
it.
power to take one.
An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
the
What about
swimsuit?
broken glass?
I don't think so. Would that cause someone to bleed?
It depends on how you use it.
It's like made of rubber. How the fuck can you make someone bleed with a swimsuit?
I don't actually remember what the answer is here, so I can't really help.
Like the vase itself?
I know what the answer is, but I won't see.
Would it be the vase?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah, what about the vase?
Think
The
you
vase would
topped
work.
her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
The vase makes the most
Then the
sense.
piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Actually, I could go with... Oh, that's what I'll do.
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
Okay, that's all I'll do.
It's on that big a scale, too?
I just need to support them and show that there's
How
blood.
about beating her with gravel instead?
So here.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Really? Looks like you've never beaten someone before. If you split someone's head in half, a surprising amount of blood shoots out, you know? So if you're gonna argue, use better reasoning than that. Maybe I should split your fucking head open. I just read Jaden's line for him.
Yeah, well.
I was just trying to
Weapon
support
inside the
his
music
thing.
room, huh? What about
Alright.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Broken glass from the broken
Think
vase?
you topped her with the fish tank.
Well, that's more like clay.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her
Crime
with
scene
gravel instead?
photo. I mean, that's just
If
stupid.
it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh, it should have had blood
Was
stains.
there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
You're seriously stupid. I don't know. What are you thinking? Woo!
Again, M doesn't remember the answer, and I know the answer.
What are you thinking, Em?
I'm gonna be honest. I looked up the guide because like there's no spoilers for me because I've already seen this before.
Oh, don't
I
spoil it.
literally, well, listen. I've looked at the like bullet you're supposed to use and on what, and literally I still don't know why. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Makes
Good.
sense to me.
I'm sure it'll make sense once I click it. We don't have any Phoenix
I
Wright
could
situation
give you
here.
a hint.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to think of where to go from
What
here.
about
So I have the
broken
crime scene
glass?
photo. Which is at the broken
Isn't the
fish
cause of
tank.
death-
I mean, the fish tank has something to do with it.
Oh, I get it now. I think so. I think this is one of the agreement ones and not the refuting ones.
So I have to agree that it was the gravel.
But you have to agree via a bullet, I believe.
Yeah.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conduct.
It's on that big a scale.
That makes
too.
sense.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Hajime agrees with me, just as I thought. She beat her to death with gravel. Wait, how isn't gravel too small? It obviously have blood all over it. Okay.
A weapon inside the music.
Okay.
What about broken glass?
Would it be broken
Isn't
glass
the cause of
from the
death
fish
a
tank?
blow to the head?
But the fish tank doesn't have... It doesn't have blood on it either. And there's no blood there. There's no blood there. What the fuck? I'm mad.
So I'm gonna. Can I give you a hint?
I guess.
You have to think about how they were able to beat someone with gravel.
That's too easy of a hint.
Well,
Oh, in the swimsuit. Okay, so they put gravel in the... Oh, that's fucking weird.
Then
Gotcha.
the piano.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation.
It's on that big a
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Bang.
I agree with you.
Yeah, they prison weaponed it.
That makes sense. That's fucking stupid.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness.
I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought. I'm chosen by the gods.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag, then the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea.
No, he wouldn't. Fucking parrots.
But for
No.
the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Writers also know it. As do
I know it.
storyboarders. As do
But the real important talk begins now.
D&D.
Girl
Yeah.
E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about
Girl
My Hero,
D.
right?
Huh? My
She
hero is
wants the
accomplice?
D.
What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the fourth
What's wrong,
day,
Ross?
or the
What's
game's
wrong,
last
Ross?
day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girlie's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Mr. F.
I see.
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch.
I will never forgive her.
Scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But
Sister.
Guy F is what? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Not really. It was before the killing game started. So he got grandfathered in.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, Do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why is he crossed out with a knife and a fork?
Did you now notice that?
Yeah, that's really funny.
Was Byakuya's crossed out different? No, so Byakuya and
No,
Mahiru
it's just it's crossed out differently.
Okay.
The game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. And that's the bat.
I can prove it with this.
This case going pretty smoothly.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least,
Sure it is, Gravel Boy.
Well, apart from that.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house,
I can still get an A rating if I wing it.
and Girl E, who was
There's
killed
no
in the
situation
game,
where I have to put in
both
on the
killed
bone
by
meat.
a blow to the head with a There's no way we can ignore that connection.
On the bone meat.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now. There is no way a stupid game could be the motive.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Don't you think it'd be too unobvious, like reverse psychology?
What did you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru? And used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Woof.
Bum, 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 bum.
Footprints on the beach are hers, so that's probably it.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Start crying, she's obviously
Why do
faking
you
it.
doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today?
No, she was at the beach house.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Yep.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
You did. Oh, you dickhead!
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But you should have. It was fun.
Footprints in the sand in front of the beach house.
Okay, I'll go
Aren't
next
they
time.
yours?
Except I don't have any friends anymore!
Prince, they're probably Nikons based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints?
That's strange.
The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
He is so fucking creepy.
I love him though.
I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
I like how she calls him a pedo even though she's 18. She recognizes the fact that she's like underage but not
Plus,
underage.
the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
I really hate Pico on the account that her voice is too fucking quiet and I can't ever hear her.
That means
That's
it's
like-
fitting that I voice her.
Are you saying when
I
that
guess.
person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that
Talk
right?
up, the music's loud.
Ah, I remember now. I I remember when I went to the beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
It was when I was shagging a bitch. Wait, shit.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
No.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Yeah.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that
I love
doesn't have
Akane so
anything to do
much.
with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily,
uh,
dumbass. She's obviously lying.
What?
Huh? It's a lie? People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Say psych right now.
Russ is about to say not sight.
It's probably the letter.
I did go to the beach house,
Ladder.
Letter.
but
the
only
letter.
during my morning walk.
Yeah.
I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No.
Is
Not yet.
this a panel of idiots?
Yuka said she never saw Mahiro this morning, but was that really true?
I did go to the beach, but only during my morning walk.
Oh, that's
mean-
the lie.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't even get 2 sentences in.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was gonna tell you in person. I thought you, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to
I
come
wanna
to the beach
cut
house
your
on Second
hair.
Island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. We'll take the television entrance. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Dojime will cut my pay again. Yoko Sayonji.
Out of sight, out of mind.
It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap. I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me
That's
and
right.
Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
I like his dreads.
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been
Well,
around
his little
3:30
braid.
p.m.
Yeah.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
You know, I'm not going to say that she couldn't do it, but I guess it could be with a blow to the back. But if someone came at you from the front who's like 50 pounds lighter than you are and has a bat, chances are pretty good you can overpower them.
I mean, yeah, well, it was from the back.
Yeah.
You also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko, so you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Maybe they all met up together.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone.
Just
Be a
deal
waste
with
of
it.
time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
If that is your handwriting, of course.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
She's faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote
And
a
then
letter to
came
let her know where to
Mahiru.
meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Yoink.
Here!
Here!
Here.
That's where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right.
I just noticed that the floor is also sand.
In the beach house?
No, like in the trial area, the floor is sand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, help save money on expensive tiling.
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
You do
Mystery!
The beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would
I
be
hope he
blocking
never
the
dies
door
and we
at
just
that
keep him
time.
till the end of the game.
Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beach side.
So maybe if I just don't hang out with him, he won't die.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Who's the one with the mask, huh?
The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
How'd you know there was a mask there, huh?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right.
Uh-oh.
It cannot
Here comes
be
the
Hiyoko.
Super. I haven't got a clever joke
That
right now,
mask
so
belongs
take this
to Sparkling
generic
Justice.
interruption. Thanks, Super.
You showed it on on recording too.
Oh, hey, I
Maybe.
saw Aoi Ubu in your friends
Sparkling
list.
what now?
Wonder who that is.
That mask says it all.
I don't know. Sounds kind of
Sparkling
like a
Justice is
weirdo.
hiding on this island.
Wow.
Which means
Probably someone you
the
don't want in your
legendary
life.
serial killer
Yeah.
Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Hey, Ali, they just said you're a weirdo and that, like, they don't want you in their life.
Foolish things.
That's so
They're putting words in our mouth, Allie. Don't listen to her.
Come on, Ali. Em's just saying this on
It's
her.
okay, it was sarcastic.
What? No, there was no sarcasm. There was no subterfuge at all. M's just trying to, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know what she's doing.
I'm just gaslighting us.
Yeah, my God, fucking cancel culture all over again.
Yeah.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just the difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Speaking of culture.
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, Ross.
Ross, screen share, hurry.
You're
I'm missing the class trial.
Yeah,
If I don't hear Adachi's voice, I'm gonna cry, Ross.
It's all in your head.
There he is.
Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
See, he's not even speaking. He's like, I'm not gonna give it to you. It's like Vinny when he won't do the spin. It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. Can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Like Peko, for example.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
I don't know.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
Between the hair.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
I did that too. It's not a
You waited for
crime.
your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
Oof.
At the time, the door facing the road
Hold up.
was blocked by a body.
Not necessarily.
So we were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Not necessarily. Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a
Oh, I could do the killer's escape route. No, wait.
There's no doubt.
Hold up. Does it specifically mention what the killer's escape route is? Oh, that's wrong thing entirely.
Check all your bullets here. Okay. What about gummy bag?
Are you sure Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
Are you sure? That looks like lemon to me.
It's not lemon. It's melon.
You went to the beach house, right?
What about the trash can? What is in the...
There's just a bunch of plastic bottles.
Yeah, it's not gonna help us. So it really comes down to the footprints on the beach, which are hers, or the other thing, which is go to escape route. Wrong thing.
In the closet?
No.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
It's probably this.
At the time, the door facing the road.
Don't give him the answer, Em. He can do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do know
That's
the
the
answer
problem.
if you want me to tell you.
And that's how you left your footprints.
That is the problem. How do I prove
I shall
that?
render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
The gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
The fuck is the other clues? I don't know. Wait a minute. No, in Hyoko's room. Yeah, okay. So no. Mikan's autopsy report is not one of the clues for this selection. I can't steal other people's testimonies and shoot that yet, can I?
I think you can.
Can I?
Yeah,
Find the door facing the
I
road.
think so.
Let's try it.
By the body.
Nope. Not yet.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
The fact that it's yellow bothers me so much. Are you sure this is not connected? You're not just fucking with me for some
could
awful,
try it.
annoying... No, I'm not gonna try it.
You went to the beach
Because I could be wrong, but Jaden's
It's
backing me up, so I guess we're both
melon.
wrong.
And weren't you also
I'm
hiding
mad.
in the closet?
Hold up.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
I fucking hate you so much.
If that's really the reasoning, then I actually did that on accident.
About that gummy. Did Hiyoko
How,
say-
you said you specifically focus on it.
Childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Whoa,
Too,
Felicio.
you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific
God
kind.
fucking damn.
Alright, maybe I remembered the inverse.
Holy shit.
The brand
And maybe I lied.
have strawberry,
Oh my
melon,
I'm gonna fucking
grape,
kick
and
you.
orange flavors, right?
Yeah, well,
Look,
you
I
know.
didn't want it to be so easy.
Oh my god. Well, then you just made it harder on purpose. I had it. I noticed that. I was proud of myself. You're like, no, it's not. Ross, I want to tell you right now. He noticed it too. It has absolutely nothing to do with the case.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a 10 out of 10 quote right there.
I think what I remembered was the exact opposite happening.
So it obviously looks like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine. The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is
Even
the
though
one
there's...
who
Oh,
took
no,
the
you
yellow
did tell me that there's yellow inside the bag, which is fucking weird.
Oh, that's it. It's that the bag actually does have yellow on it.
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on
I
the
should have
head
guessed
with
that
all
M
my
was
might.
colorblind as well, so that probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, honestly, like, you shouldn't have
Hold on,
trusted
you
me. I
little
mean, that's
bitch.
basically your
You think
fault.
you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oof. Now we're on the good stuff. Like her autopsy report. Now that we're done with that stupid bullshit.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
I see.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No.
and-
Bink.
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my
Instant
autopsy,
kill.
Yes. There's no way Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry. Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously, that's not true. Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Akana is the one who had blood all over her.
If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Hey, what about Akane? That's a little bit weird now, isn't it?
Yeah, but she has an alibi.
Yeah.
Unless her and Nekomaru are accomplices.
I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Yikes.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Okay. Let's play. That's a lot of swords.
You got enough swords, Ross?
No.
Come on, select your
Mahiru
sword.
didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of.
You're fucked.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass?
I don't know,
There's a
that kind of
shower
explains
room
itself.
inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just
Oh.
washed it off in the shower.
Wrong!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Easy. It's off, you dumbass.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
Also, she doesn't take
I'm
showers.
sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
No, that was a whole conversation and a half.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yes.
Hyoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. Because she can't get undressed by herself. Hyoko can't get undressed by herself? Is that really it? Something feels wrong. Oh, wait, no. It's
You
that...
can't redress.
She can't redress. She can't get dressed by herself. This is roughly the same thing.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means
Haha.
Hyoko can't change by herself.
Make fun of
It's
people for not being able
impossible
to
for
put
her
on their
and
clothes.
take off her clothes.
I'll make fun of differently abled people, Jaden.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I get to make fun of the lolly.
On her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Yikes.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, Does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Jesus
That
Christ.
actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it.
Hooray!
I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. And she was very, very kind.
Oh, she taught you how to wear it, so then you could take it off then, couldn't you, and put it back on? Shit!
But you still can't change in the room.
Like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
But what if she had some clothes on underneath of it? Then that wouldn't be... Well, I guess it'd still be changing.
You guys are stupid.
What happens if you took off your shoes? Would that be considered changing?
Probably not.
Uh-oh, took off your shoes, huh?
Right? Shut the hell up, pig Bart. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Oof, that's the roughest one so far. Hangnails suck.
Yeah.
Sorry for being pig Bart.
They're not bad for me because I used I used to bite my nails all the goddamn time, and so I basically give myself them, so they don't really hurt anymore.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's
Yeah, I
behavior
know
earlier was
that
definitely
kid
strange.
stealing them.
Being so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. Didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2
Don't want to be with a
but
Dachi? Why not?
around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you this in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. Time is still set at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict this other piece of evidence? 3 minutes to go. Can Ross go do his laundry and solve this in that amount of time? Uh-oh. The clock is ticking.
I'll play with Morgana until he comes back. Come here, Morgana. Do. Morgana is very pleased with the toy.
That's good.
It's a picture of Lady on a stick.
Okay.
No, it's like one of those cat toys. It's like fuzzy thing on the end.
Ooh, we're really running on that clock now. What was
Hey,
the question
Ross,
again?
can you go get me a snack?
Oh my god.
No, I don't think this Ah, fuck. Oops. Shoved the wrong thing. Letter that contradicts that Hiyoko had. Sorry.
Can't restart your time.
The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? Not the ending prize. Or does it contradict the ending prize?
Letter Hyoko received?
Oh, because this one says Mahiru, and this one says Hyoko.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, duh. Because they have two different names. That's weird.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Yep. So is Hyoko versus her calling her. So it's two different. It's weird.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter,
It was 2. Yeah.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? The letter that Mahiru had was forged. The killer forged the letter Mahiru received. If that's true, then it means Mahiru actually wrote the letter that was used to summon Hyoko. Is it really okay to say that only... Oh, so they're both forged.
I see.
Because they were both forced to meet up. Okay, that makes sense.
The killer must have forged both letters.
I'm going to get an A ranking, I promise.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters...
Same handwriting.
Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So Hyoko came in the building. I was like, "Hi, Mahiru, how you do?" Oh my god. Just dead.
So they completely tricked me.
But Hyoko entered before the body was
Oh, that's right.
propped against the
She
door.
did enter first. Okay, that makes sense.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Really?
I don't feel that way.
Terrible.
Why, you don't like Mahiru?
I do, but there's like everyone better.
Oh, fuck you.
Mahiru's like
so many times.
top 50%.
Killer this time didn't
50%.
discuss their plan with me
She's
at
like,
all.
she's
Top,
like,
I mean-
top 3 at least.
she's like
It's
C
all my
tier.
fault. I'm so ashamed of
get
being
outta here.
unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this
Who
happens.
the hell's throwing a Buki up there? She's never funny and she just says weird lines and shouts a lot.
Wisdom just lightly punch him to death.
She's
later.
funny.
Kind
A
of?
book.
Question.
She made an Ace Attorney reference.
That wasn't really funny. That was obvious. I'm surprised that it was like the first game should have made like 30 of them.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine?
Uh-oh, Mikan.
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Uh-oh, Mikan.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of
Like
that from the
crack
start,
cocaine.
You should have done something about it.
So I'm guessing it's probably Mikan, her alternate personality that kills murderers.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out,
Would they do DID twice?
I'm not sure if it's DID as more as she's faking it. Or it could be DID twice.
And that's why you ran out of the beach
Again,
house.
like I said from the very beginning, I'm tired of like her crying girl. She's so fake.
I was scared. It was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for
Speaking
that
of
reason,
crying all the
he
time.
summoned Hyoko before Mahiru.
She didn't
I know,
start
right?
until like trial 2.
And shoved her
to be
into
Yeah.
the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's
Also,
body
if
was to make Hyoko
she's a
be
lolly
able to
because she's a
use
little
as
girl,
evidence.
then she's allowed to cry because she's a little girl.
Yeah,
Can't
good
be
point.
both. Okay, either
No,
she's...
no, you're right.
Alright,
Everything
lolicon.
was done
I don't like her that way. I just think she's funny because she shits on the characters that are bad. Like that
Uh-huh.
one.
Horrible!
You keep saying that.
Do anything wrong, and I was framed by my hero's
Accusing me of being a criminal, Jaden. Unbelievable.
SMH my head.
Hugo, please do not cry.
It's fine
You
if
wanna know
you're
what's actually criminal?
alive.
Summoning a CR8 monster against a party of level 4s.
I mean, at least, I mean, to be fair, we didn't even get downed once.
She might be faking those tears.
Listen
Just
here,
because of
mister.
Super. If Super didn't have the bullshit armor, we all would have died.
Next time,
And the
I'll-
drunk
Keep
one.
being so
And the
Next
drunk
time,
one.
it'll be CR80.
Yeah, please slow down.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to
suspicious.
thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
I
The
hate this
killer
guy.
and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We
tell
need
him
to
about
figure
you.
out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep.
Yep.
The debate proceeds when you assume you
Thanks,
can
Ducky.
believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
You know, Ducky was like 4 years old when her voice actor, when her father came home with a shotgun, killed both her and her mother, and he killed himself in the house he set on fire.
Who's the voice actor?
Ducky. From,
Who's that?
The Land Before Time.
Oh, I never watched that.
I watched it.
Yeah. That was fucked up.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Boy, he's getting bored.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth, huh? That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. No, we can run around in circles all day. We're good at that. Even though what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Part 2. Well,
Intermission.
intermission.
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now.
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is?
Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
I actually know who it is this time, so you can do that.
All right, Ross, who is
you
it?
can't. That's seriously a big no-no.
But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think?
One of the biggest shortcomings of writers. Innovative does not mean good. Never does innovative always mean good. Sometimes it can mean good. Innovative does not mean good. Look at the new fucking Paper Mario games. They fucking...
Yeah.
They're bad.
I mean, they're
Well,
okay.
the president and I are
No.
powerless against innovative.
Color Splash
innovation.
is mediocre at best. Sticker Star is a fucking clusterfuck. It's garbage.
Who's the club president?
So without further ado, the answer is...
Mikan! God, you can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Why was that whole line voiced?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So Ross, who do you think the killer is? You said you
Mekon.
know the
Resume.
think Mekon.
I'm
Bum 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 bum
throbbing
bum
like
bum.
crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that. I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
I'm on it. That shit reminds me of Mare,
Kyoko. Now what?
where the ending of every single episode after the credits is met with hand puppets telling you what's going to happen in the next episode. Sometimes what they do with, like, next time or whatever is fucking, like, cringe as shit. That was probably the most cringe it's ever gotten. It was, like, Happy and the fucking dog thing talking about what... God, it was so... Or not Happy. That's from Fairy Tail. It was,
That is
Belle.
from Fairy Tail.
It was Belle and the dog. God, it was so fucking bad.
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
The gummy!
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
The bath.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
There is one
I
place.
even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Well,
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what
they were hiding on
really
the
happened.
roof.
Oh,
Yeah, what's
this
up?
is where that new mechanic comes in.
I want to play
Yep.
a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we prepared a perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answers from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you'll control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Task is to reach the goal, the final destination, the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button. Okay. Press the LB button to brake and the RB button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course, so make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you'll take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice for you. Press the start button during the Logic Dive. You can review the controls. Well, then, good luck.
Start breaking. The start of the break button is for cowards.
She's right. This might be a very important problem. The killer tampered with the evidence as Hiyoko ran away from the beach house. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. More like Logic Drive, am I right? What the fuck is this?
It's
Sonic?
the Logic Dive.
Alright, which one's the brake? Okay, that's brake, that's jump. That's a speed boost. What the fuck is this?
It's the Logic Dive. How many times is he gonna ask that question, Em? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Was that something? When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before. Before. Right?
I don't know. You lost your chance.
Yes. Obviously. Because they were already there. This did give me plenty of time to answer that question. Am I supposed to jump over that? I don't know. Probably. Does that slow me down? Yeah, I guess so. When did the killer leave the beach house? Before Hiyoko left, because he wasn't there. Shit! After Hiyoko left, okay. Gotcha. But how's that work? Ooh. Ooh.
I like this segment just because that means speedrunners have to learn a little bit of like racer/platforming tech.
When was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach, right? They couldn't have been in the beach house.
Oh, your answer's locked in.
Okay, they were hiding in the fucking beach house somehow. Where?
Man, Ross sucks at the logic diagram.
Listen, dickhead. Mr. played the game before, so knows all the answers. What the?
It's all coming together.
Did we solve anything?
I mean, you put a few things together.
Didn't really tell me why, though. It's just like, yes or no.
You spent
Well,
all that time
Hajime
thinking
knows.
just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make a cut.
Oh, the roof. Wait, I said that myself. God, I'm stupid. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Which is technically the beach. The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is... That's like the roof. Trash. Closet wouldn't make sense. She said she checked that. Wouldn't have been the closet. It's on the roof, but how do I select the roof?
Let him figure it out, Em.
Okay, dickhead.
Because Em will just be like, give a hint that's super obvious.
Because that goes outside. That goes outside. The closet, she was already in the closet. I need a food for Gundam's hamsters. No, no. I refuse to believe they could fit inside the fucking drink machine. They're always fighting when you play with 2 players. I don't know. What the fuck?
But you don't have many options. I mean, you know, just waste your health.
They can't hide in the class like that. What? How can they hide in the closet? She was in the closet. What? How? How is she that stupid?
Was probably hiding in the closet.
I'm gonna fucking flip a table.
Closet? That's where I was locked up.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
That's
And
bullshit.
you probably
Bullshit.
Look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding among the closet was the surfboards, I guess. That's so fucking stupid. No, I refuse to believe she wouldn't notice that.
I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
God damn, she'd have to be a stupid idiot.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
That's fucking
The
dumb.
shelf it was on.
Dumb.
Pretty
That's one of
messy,
those Phoenix
don't you
Wright
think?
answers.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place, because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think. Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
I just want him to start T-posing.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Say whatever you want, even if I didn't ask. All right. If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Excuse
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Interesting. So that's Nagito, Hiyoko, not Mikan. Unless Mikan's separate self isn't counted as the... No, obviously it would be.
Didn't it happen when Kazuichi found it?
Yes.
Or was it when you walked in after Kazuichi found it?
No, it was not when I walked in after. I heard the body, like, discovery announcement before I walked in, so it was not me.
Yeah, then he screamed.
So Kazuichi would have, like, stood there. Someone from the closet would have seen, so that couldn't have been Hiyoko.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original
Does
topic.
Monami count?
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Explaining the final feature of the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you'll now be able to use truth flashback. Excuse. If you hold down the... whatever that... I think that's triangle for me. The shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to memorize... Oh, yeah, it's this shit. Okay. As a single truth bullet. If you shoot a different truth bullet, it'll disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have an answer or a lie or mistake in your truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that in your case. What's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, now won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while using the truth flashback. Please remember that is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okie dokie.
I mean, it's basically telling you need to steal something for this.
Well, obviously. Oh, not the shower room. What a
What
surprise.
did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Let's find out.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the
I
shower,
wanted to shoot the
right?
Galaga.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Okay.
They didn't
That sounds
have
like
to
what we
use
have
the
to shoot.
shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they
No.
moved the body.
Maybe not.
If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
The ocean.
They cut it up and floosh.
Floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Okay. Got fired up about the bathroom.
It's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
If we use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their
I
body?
think it's the wetsuit.
Maybe they
Keep going.
simply washed it up.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
Man, she's on fire today, Ibuki. Wait, I'm not allowed to steal that?
Maybe they wore one when
I don't think you held it long enough.
God damn it.
They used something
Well,
other
while
than
you're
the
here, you could try a different one. Oh,
As
never
someone who
mind.
flushed, it would definitely clog.
Damn!
It's definitely
They
clogged.
were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off.
They didn't have to use...
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore
No,
one
I
when
can't
they moved
steal
the
it.
body.
Oh, because it's an
They used
agreement
something
one.
other than the
I thought I
shower.
just couldn't shoot the truth bullets at agreement.
That's what I thought also, but I guess not.
Okay.
They cut it up and floosh.
Floosh.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog the toilet.
I mean, there's only 3 things here. Oh no, there's 4.
Maybe
Okay.
they were able to wash it off.
In the ocean.
What
Is what I'm
did the
saying.
killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
That's what I want to refute. The ocean.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they
Okay.
used something other than the shower... What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Other than the shower would have been possible.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Definitely clogged.
Someone other than the killer moved... But maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the...
Maybe they simply washed it up.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Impossible.
No, that's wrong.
For it to be impossible. The ocean would have worked.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash the blood. The sea? No, if they walked to the beach to wash it off, they would have left footprint. Ow. The footprints were only Hyoko's. If the killer washed off the blood, they definitely would have done something inside the beach house. Really?
The drinks.
Oh! That's weird. But I guess that would work.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory, that's impossible.
Maybe it was Pico. Peko, did you do it? Why would you do something like that?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully. And then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
It was in the trash. Oh my god. Really, Peko? Yeah, give me the trash can and I'll win with that. Thank you. Let me just switch to that right off the bat.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink is simply not
Shit!
enough. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down.
Man, who would have figured she'd be
Just
tough
one
with the
drink.
swords?
They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored
Shit.
drinks. If you use those to wash the blood will come off in your body, it will leave an air, especially if you use the lock. That alone would raise suspicion.
Could it be the first allegation intended to lead to this outcome? But should have evidence to use against her argument
Didn't
now.
I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the river.
Allow me to cut
The
through
water
those-
bottles
I'll
in the trash
cut
can.
through your words.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
And there was.
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
And they used every single one of them.
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
How'd they wash off the blood from the floor?
Well, now that you mention
That's
it,
pretty
when
obvious
I
for
went
us.
to the beach house a few days ago, I
Towels?
feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy.
Oh,
to
they could have gone in the
understand
shower and
explanation.
okay, yeah, duh. Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Oh, Pecco. Okay, so it's not Mikan yet. Weird.
See? Just as I thought.
Okay, well, you know, I figured it out eventually.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash out the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. The one who was soaked with water. Hey, Pecco, I got a problem. It's you!
Goodbye,
Oh, there you are.
Character.
Again.
Pecco. Is it you?
Jaden, have you lost... No, you have. You lost the character.
I lost Byakuya.
So I've lost 2. Damn.
But if this wasn't one of mine, I'd still be at 6. So I would have lost a voice after today either way.
They're accusing you of being the killer. Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
'Cause you were wet! I was in the ocean. Shit!
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Nice!
Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
I just did a little swimming.
I thought that was
Killer
weird.
really did wash the blood off with water bottles. They'd have to drench their entire body.
I mean, the part about swimming around the whole fucking island is kind of fucking
But
silly.
there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something. Hold on, you bastard. You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming. No one even saw her swimming. No. I saw her. Huh?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Are you the accomplice, Mr. Fuyuhiko?
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We
Maybe it
haven't
is Mikan.
established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
In the first case, we did pick 2 people. We picked Nagito before we picked Teruteru. And that was correct, so who knows?
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without
We'll
leaving
see.
footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Pecco is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
Maybe it's the fact that her last name is fake. Pecco Yama sounds stupid.
Rude.
I mean, it's just her first name repeated a second time, but with Yama added onto the end of it. Would her parents really call her that? Would it make more sense for her to be Pecco... sorry, what was the other one? Satoyama? No, Sato's dead. Okay. Shut up.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what that was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. Small window in the shower room.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
Ah, that is where I come in.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering's not allowed.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out of the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hit it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out of the window. No logic. No. Okay, this is actually
On
fun.
the bone meal.
Wrong one.
On the bone meat.
All right. How did this work again? Okay, like that. That's a W. Don't dyslexic this, Ross. Ah. Why are they different colors? Why are they different colors?
Because that's an M and the other one's a W.
Because they're rotated depending on which side they came from. So that's a W you're holding.
Oh, it is. Oh, gotcha. Also, I don't know what the word is. Let's see. One sec. Wait, give me a sec.
What did
All
the
right, so
killer
it's
use
5
to escape
letters.
the room?
Yeah.
The question
No,
was,
it's
what did the
6
killer
and
use
then
to escape out of the
5.
window in the shower room?
Yes. Let's think for a minute. So it's 5 letters. 5 letters.
It's 6 and then 5.
6, 5.
Uh.
Well, clearly W was the first letter.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but-
it's wee.
Window? Something, I don't know.
Bamboo sword. By like standing on it. Yeah, she could use the bamboo sword to like. Well, could she climb out with it? It's like 9 feet, right? She couldn't reach the other thing in the other like trial. But could she? Could she pull herself up with her sword? That seems a little bit... I don't know about that one. She is the ultimate swordswoman. I'll give it a try. Okay. Interesting. No, don't you do it. Shit. What's the button for blowing it up? Oh, that's the button for blowing it up. Okay. Yeah, piss off. Okay. That's interesting.
Fix a W up there.
Yeah, I need an M, dickhead. Shit, wrong button. I do that every time. Fuck off. Fuck! I need another... well, I need that M. Piss off. No! Fuck.
You absolutely don't... Like... Right?
I need the O.
Yeah, we don't need
that
to
O
add.
we got rid of.
Ross.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Ah, shit. Listen. It's a lot to keep track of, okay?
This is so
just
easy.
fuck.
You're just like really bad at this.
Yes, I am, Jaden. Thanks for noticing. There you go. Yeah, I can blow that up. There you go. Did that blow up? I don't know what happened there. Now I need the S. S, S, S. Give me that. Oh, I want that. Piss off. I want that R as well. No, fuck off. Where's the sword? There you are. Which means I can do Sora. Ah, fuck. Well, not really gonna get to use that, am I? If something had appeared fast enough, I could have gotten to use it. I'm mad.
Surely gonna get an A on this one.
Yeah,
Listen,
of course.
okay, blood. I'm not your battle buster guy. That was pretty good.
Pick up the art.
Sorry, Ross isn't that good.
Listen, Jaden.
Did you just make a D and then blow it up?
He did.
I don't need the D.
There you go.
There
You
go. Now I
do.
need the D. There
But like
go.
you needed the D like the next letter after.
Can somebody?
Listen, I'm not
clip
trying
that?
to fucking.
Can somebody clip
puzzle.
that?
Hecko,
I'm not trying to puzzle
you carry a
master
bamboo
this.
sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
She did have her bamboo sword. Oh, to hide the rope.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on.
Despite
you
the
were still
fact.
wearing your bamboo sword.
Nice.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Hecko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
That's an interesting way of doing it, but okay.
Sword as a step stool?
She is the ultimate sword
You
woman.
see? I knew it. I knew it was a ninja. Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily.
Hearing Yakiko say ninja just fills my heart with joy.
Ninjas
still don't know
a
who
climbing trick where
Yakiko
they
is.
lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Yeah, feet.
Just like a Japanese ninja.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily
Teenage
use it to
Mutant Ninja
Well,
Turtles.
Hecko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, time has come once again for the panic talk action. The public transport option. Let's talk a bit about the fever time and nega time. Excuse me. From this point on, you'll be able to use fever time by pressing the R button. Oh, right.
Yeah, you
that
want
shit.
to use Mega Time.
Yeah. That's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the B button when applicable, you can show your opponent's verbal assault. Only as the focus gauge runs out, so make sure to use the best blah blah blah. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo meter will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the button in rhythm. So in that case, please press rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. You can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them they have to redo the class trial for the chapter if they do that.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... I don't know, the sword strap, or would he have gone back in? Oh, here we go again.
Got proof, you bastard! That's obviously impossible!
I don't have to reload anymore, do I?
Shut up! Shut
That was the old
up!
feature.
Don't fuck with me!
Yeah, you don't have to reload.
Got proof, you bastard!
But remember, yeah, you have Mega Time.
Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Shit, I made it too fast! I made it too fast!
Proof,
Ah!
you bastard! That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard! I'll sell your fucking organs!
See, you're fucking...
Pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been
Bamboo
left behind.
sword bag?
This is the end.
Damn it, I was hoping you'd fucking fuck it up.
Hey, there's an A right there. I at least got that.
If she used her bamboo sword as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword back.
Because it has
When
straps.
she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstone, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Hi guys, I did it. That would have been the only change.
You just back off!
Is it true?
Nah, he probably would have like framed her even harder. Refilled the water bottles,
You're just making assumptions!
stuff like that.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiro's killer, right? I knew she was a trash character, right? But is this right? Even though
Don't call her
Fuyuhiko was the one
trash.
arguing with us, Pico just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Now hold on just a second.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Now wait just a gosh darn minute. Oh, I don't want a pipsqueak patty. I want an adult-sized Krabby Patty.
And have waited until
There's
after
no
the vote.
pickles on my Krabby Patty.
Wrong episode, fuckwad.
This is
I know it's the
important,
wrong
and it relates
episode.
To the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
It's way too big for you. You'll never finish it.
My motive?
Feed this, you old coat.
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
Justice.
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what
Oh
makes
Look how
humans
fucking
human.
excited Sonia is.
That human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Oh yes, keep going, huh?
Hello, Earth to Peko! If justice ever disappeared from this world,
Why does everyone have to be a fucking insane person? We
the
can't have
world
one
would
person who's normal.
immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
Well, at least it's not Mikan.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be? As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete.
Just fucking pause it.
All right, and that's gonna be the end of that. So see you guys.
Hi.
So I guess we gotta keep doing this now, don't we?
Of course.
All right, wait, one sec.
Egg.
Egg!
Egg!
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
This is
That
cursed.
would be me. Sparkling
Please voice that.
justice.
She didn't even voice it. The voice actor, like, probably the directing person was like, all right, now I just want you to voice this. And she's like, how the fuck do I voice that? Excuse me?
Now then, let's execute justice.
Stop. You're not voicing that part.
What? What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
This is good.
Sparkling
I guess this is why Fuhiko's like, no, don't do it. You're
In the
insane.
name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
God, shut the fuck up. You're so annoying.
What's going on? What's this? Chill. Peko finally snapped. Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Well, then I guess we don't have to be that careful
She
now,
is
do we?
supposed to be, but, huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask
She's a
is the
phantom
dividing
thief.
line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just
Persona.
beyond the grass.
Persona.
Also be the same.
Murder stick.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's an angry person throwing a star.
That is extra.
I don't get it.
Emoticons should be like
This is
2 characters at most.
Really crazy.
You clearly haven't seen that website full of a shit ton of like 10 long ones.
I know, they're fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
My username is
Nicholas the
literally an
Killer.
emoticon, Ross.
Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Mikon. I guess he just doesn't fucking care.
Hey!
After the
Now's not
4th or
time for you
5th
to be
justice in one
sleeping.
sentence, I'm also feeling there,
Take a
Monokuma.
look. It's a killer. Hey, this again, huh?
Yeah, this again.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Well then fucking kill Nagito.
Evil?
He's not evil.
He's evil.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Well then, in theory, wouldn't the killer... Guy F should be fucking killed, right? So,
What? Oh,
Why?
because Guy F killed Girl E.
yeah.
Well, but that was revenge for justice, so it's fine.
No, that's... No! But what about all the bullying that they endured?
I don't think it's fine, but that's what to someone who's as fucked up,
All right,
crazy as
Ross.
her.
Mikon is bullied all the time, and you bully her with fucking Fuyahiko, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I do, but that's not more or less... Like, in serious, that's fucked up. That's
You know, I
a
do
form
think
of
it's
revenge.
kind of funny that Ross like hates Mikon because of how much she cries, even though like nowadays most of her crying is just Hiyoko causing it, and then he's like, "I love Hiyoko."
Yeah, it's
The
great.
reason you killed Mahiru
Okay.
was...
It's okay.
She would
he
cry
did-
if she wasn't here.
To protect justice, of course.
God,
In
stop.
order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
whoa.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath! She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
At least she's louder now. That's an improvement, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's Let's just end this farce already.
Thank you. That is my opinion right now. This trial went off the fucking deep end. This is a horrible trial.
No, I like this trial.
This one's so shit. It killed my favorite character, had a bunch of stupid points in it. Everyone's acting way out of character. Fuck this.
I don't know, like, a lot of those points you said were stupid made perfect sense to me, though.
Yeah.
Kill in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peck all along.
It'll make sense when you make your comic book.
Sure.
Alright, now make your fucking comic
Her
book.
hiding in the fucking closet is still dumb. So first off, well, we got 5. So, she comes in. They're talking. Okay. The killer comes and gives them a letter. No, it's probably none of that. So she comes at the 2 o'clock time, gets fainted, passes the fuck out, and is left on the floor of the room, conked out.
Would the sleeping one be there? Or
My hero arrives
no?
at the beach house. That's when she arrives at the beach house. Yep. Kyoko arrives at the beach house. Would be this one. Okay. This is when she wakes up. So that would be right over here. Not that.
No, that's
Not yet. This
that's
is when she
Kyoko wakes up.
Okay. Killer holds the metal bat and... Do we need that?
Metal bat, which isn't one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Killer
the water
forges 2
bottle
letters,
one will
though,
be.
is 1. Yeah. Okay. The water bottles one is way over here.
And the bamboo sword one would also be way over there.
Let's put the bamboo sword. Let's pull up the bamboo sword just in case. Tie the bamboo sword to the sword bag.
You might need. No, you don't need the second one.
There you go. He's talking to someone. Let's put sleep with the killer. Pretty anime girl mask is left at the scene of the crime. That's probably there somewhere. Hey, best girl. The killer went inside the surfboard case. Still stupid.
Literally have no idea what's wrong with that.
Wait. Okay, no, it's back here. This is when he went inside the surfboard case.
Yeah, because it's
like-
going in, not coming out.
But, like, actually, how is that confusing?
Because... Oh, it's a...
Ross,
Okay,
it's a surfboard.
that makes a little bit more... I thought he was literally hiding behind surfboards, which is a little bit less... Okay. If it's inside a case, then okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The mask is that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we need... Seems Kyoko made a promise with someone, I guess? My hero is talking to someone. This might be towards the very beginning.
It's the promise, I think.
Yeah. Okay. That's stuck. This is her footprints. So that's good. That will go all the way over here. She runs away, leaving her footprints. He sneaks the fuck out. Killer dropped the lemon-flavored gummy.
Here's
And
everything
we're
that
good.
happened in this case.
I still don't like this case very much.
The incident began this morning.
That's just because your like favorite like girl died.
But it's more
Which-
than that. It's just like, I don't know. This one bummed me out a lot more than just that.
My hero
Probably because your favorite girl died and one of your other favorite characters.
It's just because my favorite girl died.
I wasn't done with my sentence. It's because not only did your favorite girl die, but also your other favorite girl was like accused the whole time and
Also,
crying
she,
about
like
it.
the other favorite girl's not. No, it's not that. It's hard to describe.
Okay.
The writing
Simp.
felt a bit weaker here. Like, especially
just like-
Echo.
Just
Like,
finish
they're
the
gonna have to try
finish the
really
trial.
hard to make me like
She
be okay
probably
with
wanted
Peko
to
in this
discuss
case.
it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a
Like
character.
it's just so boring. I don't
Hyoko
know.
accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However,
This could have been so much
someone
more
else
exciting
overheard
if like
their exchange.
Mikon had this as a character trait versus
This is
Peko.
what Mikon to die, dude.
No, like
Yes.
now it just tells me that Mikon's gonna live longer and she doesn't have an interesting character trait. She's just crybaby. Versus Peko, who's stupid boring, and I was just hoping that
we're
she'd
not
just
telling
like,
you
get
that
thrown out the
Mikon doesn't
window.
have a interesting personality trait. Her interesting personality trait isn't
And used
fucking
their promise to
psychotic
devise a specific
killer
murder plan.
with alternate.
Which is again, they're
personality
using this
psychotic killer.
plot again. Like it's, I don't know. It feels like it's repeating.
Just keep going.
By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate.
I like
the
that
two
bottom
sections.
one.
That item
Of course,
is a letter.
it's always better
Here's
when you
some
make the
letters.
sound.
Letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko
Hello.
totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
That was a lame bat
The
sound
bat was
effect.
brought
It
down
was like,
onto the back of Mahiru's head,
Thonk.
and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikon's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's
Persona!
how the crime scene
Murder
rediscovery
stick!
was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of
Okay.
showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a
She
specific
could have
spot
just
inside
hid
the
them
closet
in
with the
like the fucking surfboard
The
bag.
killer hid inside
But
the
if it was
surfboard
closed,
case that
like,
they
everyone
already
would've checked
emptied
it.
beforehand.
yeah.
And that makes it even more suspicious.
After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean,
That bad of
she
a
made
reaction,
plans to
huh?
see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case.
Really unfortunate that the only gummy they
Plastic
picked was the
that
yellow
they brought
gummy.
with them to
Would have
shift
been
our
utterly
suspicion
fucked if it
toward
wasn't.
Hyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house.
Or if they just never planted the gummy at all.
So they escaped the beach house using
Yeah.
a different route. The small window in the shower.
That gummy was pretty
However,
helpful
that
though.
window is rather high up
Convincing.
and can't be reached easily.
Before it was
Which is why the
refuted.
killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and use the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
Okay.
Their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Okay.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of. What are you saying? You killed Mahiru! Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
She ripped up some photos.
That's no reason to condemn me. Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Yeah, I'm with Hiyoko on this one. Fuck her.
There's no way.
She's trash.
You can
Worst
kill
girl in the game.
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you.
To
You must
protect
be
the world
prepared
from
to throw away
devastation.
Something equally important.
I'll give you some cool points if you can kill yourself before Monokuma can kill you.
Understand? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice.
Or he just like
To
kills a
keep
lot
me
of people
alive.
before Monokuma can get to
All
her.
must give up your lives.
If she can
No,
whack
hell
somebody and
no.
one-shot them,
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice.
God, I hate this character.
If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
Okay, I agree. She's worse than Mikon. Sorry. Sorry. Anyone who's upset at me for hating Mikon, this character is way worse. Like, infinitely times worse.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
God, she's so... Shut
Man, if
up!
this-
Hurry, and carry on justice.
Stop!
Give me a break.
if this were the third game and you could actually vote for yourself,
We let Peko go. We're all gonna get killed. For the sake.
Who's
of
even
justice.
considering this?
Few sacrifices are unavoidable. Few sacrifices.
Look, I'm with Monokuma. I'm actually with Monokuma on this one.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
Where's someone to punch her?
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Thank you!
However, before we do
Shut
that-
up!
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Yay!
You finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please.
What is
call the letter
happening?
In front of you and cast your vote.
Do you remember what the second trial story was? It was like kind of just attached, but it was like a thing. God, the second trial from the first game was so much better.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully
Like apart from the awkward shit. Apart from that. I mean, but other than that,
this trial gets better.
Such heart-pounding
it better.
excitement.
How much longer could it possibly have?
There's always a post-trial talk.
There is. Like, I hope she just gets really depressed now. It's just like, oh, damn it. I'll resay.
Pardon me. Can we please have a little more time?
Never mind. No resay.
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
You thought the trial was over?
Discussion? Isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Specifically the Fuyuhiko shit.
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
He even was guilty.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice. Am I right?
God, I hope she is. So we can just kill this character off forever.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
that makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know,
Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Sounds exactly the same to me.
That would be me. Sparkling justice.
Yeah, see, look, she admitted it.
I'm actually gonna.
That is sparkling justice's catchphrase.
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
I read it in a magazine in the
Is
library.
she the ultimate fucking photographic memory?
There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
Wait a minute. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. Nationality. Because it was written in their native language.
I see. That's right. According to what Sonia said.
The article was written in their native language.
Oh, thank you.
So I tried to translate it.
Voice it this time.
If she had a
Yeah.
translator, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes. The magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Awkward.
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Or from Mexico. But Spanish. All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Yeah, please stop acting like a fucking spaz
Or
and accept it.
You insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
She just, like, fucking flails the whole
You
thing.
be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
God, I hate her so much.
However,
Ross,
that's
she's
perfectly
horrible
fine.
because of this weird
It's no
quirk.
longer necessary.
It's revealed that she doesn't actually have that quirk. Ross, I still hate her.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I still hate
if
her.
you find out now, it's too late. For
It's
you
not
all
even
to
just the
do
weird...
anything
It's just like how she went about this. Boring character, never funny.
has already been
Just
finished.
ate up screen time and was a waste of time. Get
I
out
mean,
of
she
here.
wasn't a comic relief character.
I don't care. She was a comic dead character. She had no personality and she was stupid.
You never hung out with
As
her.
a tool
I don't care.
has already
Why would I
been
waste my time hanging out with trash?
Yeah,
Hung
why
out
would
with
you?
Byakuya.
You hung out with Mahiro.
Yeah, why did
Okay,
I hang
don't
out
go
with
that far.
Byakuya?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose. Just as I
What the fuck are you on about?
What do you mean? Fulfilled
Just
its
the fact that
purpose?
they had,
Right?
like, they bothered to try and make it even... God,
Now that you've already
it's even worse now that they, like, they're trying to make it sound like it's even cooler. Like, oh, no, she's not actually the... Shut up.
Hey, be clearer. We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose.
Stop! What the fuck are you saying? This is Byakuya all over again.
No, it literally isn't.
No,
Which
it's
means
the...
someone else used her then?
It's not like Byakuya personality-wise, but the fucking writing. They're saying that she's mysterious and epic and but she's not. Just
Because
saying
she
it doesn't
isn't.
mean...
She's not epic. She's saying she is a tool.
It's so fucking lame. It's so fucking lame.
Finally understand. What do you mean? I mean, besides Pecco and Kyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
There you go.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime is the body discovery announcement.
I see. Are you talking about the body discovery announcement? Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Has to be 3 people.
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Geez, fine. If you want me to say it, it doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done. God, Ross hates this trial for no reason.
3 people discover a
I
body.
guess I don't hate it, but it's like, It's definitely weaker than the other trials.
And in this particular case,
Specifically because I just don't care about Peiko in the
it's
slightest.
not one of those three. If that's the case, it would
I mean, I will say the
Kyoko
trial's
and
weaker,
Kazuichi
but at the same
discovered
time,
the
like,
but
It's because Mahiru died.
No, it's
I
not
don't know. It's
because-
not like
It's not
I
just
don't-
that. Like, if Mahiru was killed by someone and there was like... this whole trial would have been way better if it was Hyoko. I'm gonna be dead serious. If it was Hyoko and there was like something that had like a little bit more emotional weight to it, that's what Trial 2 had. It had good emotional weight. Like, you got that off of Mondo. And he wasn't a little bitch about it. He was like, yeah, this is why I did it. And like, yeah, it was fucked up. It was a bad reason, but you could get why you were there. Pecco's sitting
Emotional
here
weight
killing
comes
this
in the
character
later
that's like
trial.
cool, and then saying, "Oh, I'm just a tool. I'm just a tool. Oh, I'm sparkling justice." I'm like, stop, fucking stop. You ruined a good character and gave us trash as a result.
I see. That leaves us one person.
That's why I'm
short.
angry. It's a waste.
That means there was one more person
It's more than I'm
in the
angry than
beach
anything
house.
else, rather than the trial being bad. I mean, there's some parts of the trial that are weaker-ish, but having a good motive really helps, like, tie it all in a nice little bow. Again,
Well-
Sakura's case is like the cream de la crop. It's what it's.
you're right about that. But like going back to the Mondo like case in chapter 2, they explain most of that at the very end.
Yeah.
So you should keep going.
It did wrap it up in a nice bow.
plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of
If
anybody
she's a
else
robot,
here,
I'm gonna be
right?
even more upset. Alright. Oh, I wonder who's looking really, right now. There you go.
You're the only one! Is it for you,
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occur in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. The crime scene photo of E after she was killed.
Why would he care about E?
He
Yeah,
would
it'd
care,
be-
he would care about. She'd care about
Yep.
her.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder. But
Or
there's no
Sato, I
doubt
guess
that
we
game
should
is
call
based
E.
on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Oh my god. Okay, that part is clever. I'll give it that. That part's clever right there. I forgot all about that. That happened, didn't it?
Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending
I
prize.
forgot all about
It was
that.
you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
Still stupid that Pekka was involved in all this.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are
I'm gonna have to make like a trial tier list.
Who cares?
That'd be fun to do. Like after we beat all three.
Yeah.
Right?
Might
Oh, man,
have to
Ro-
do it after
Ross
2
is
and
gonna
then update it with 3 because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ross is gonna fucking hate one of the trials in 3. Because everyone jokes the fuck out of it.
Good.
I mean, it's fine if it's like a bad trial that's funny to make fun of.
Yeah, it's
maybe.
a bad trial that's funny to make fun of.
All right, well that's fine.
Okay.
This trial is just bad and Bad.
Well, you won't forget, because you were going right into 3, right?
You're all too late.
I exist as nothing more than a tool.
No, she's quiet again.
I had no
That's
more
another reason I don't like her, is that she's quiet.
No reason
And she won't speak up and I can't hear her.
Not even the will to kill.
Also, her voice is familiar. I don't know what it's from, and that bothers me.
As long as
I feel like I've answered this before.
Yeah, you probably have.
Careful with spoilers, Em.
She dies.
Actually, that's spoilers. Don't look it up, Em.
Fine.
I'll look it up for Ross.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
So is she a
You know
robot?
someone
And by
called...
extension, that means she's not alive. Ergo, he did it.
Alright, so...
I guess.
Tell us after.
She's in Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Who is she?
Lysynthia?
Lysithia? Oh, that's who she is. Yeah, that's absolutely Lysithia.
What the hell?
The little nuke.
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim, but my young master does.
She does seem to have robot
Master
eyes.
planned this from the start.
Young master.
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the leap.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place?
If she is a robot.
Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what
Well, it'd be
Monokuma
boring if
decides.
everyone died now, so goodbye, Pecco!
What the hell?
Please just kill Pecco and let's go.
Alright, let's see your scores here.
Oh,
I mean, pretty
looks
good
like they're all
overall.
pretty
Eeeh!
Oh, that 57.
Oh, there it is.
Fuck! If it wasn't for that 157.
Did you just gnome him?
Maybe.
Unbelievable, Ross. I can't believe you gotta be.
I can't
Don't you know
believe-
in high school all I got were A grades?
All I got in high school fucking like
Well,
D's.
you got a failing grade right there on 11, so I mean...
Okay, so I messed up one test, but look at all the 100s. Made up for it. It's okay, I can fuck with one test being wrong.
It is. I guess for now.
I wonder what the 57 was.
Quick recess. We'll be right back.
It was the Hangman's Gambit.
Okay, I suck at that, so that's always going to be a low score. Thanks for the commercial break. Maybe I'll throw an ad in there.
Yeah, of course you will. Although there were some twists and turns around the way, the one who killed Mahiru
Koizumi is. Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
next time after the ad plays.
I guess that was a great time for Discord to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me. Who killed Mahiru?
Okay.
Oh, I don't wait. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just hesitating. There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer.
Why?
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that is what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools.
This is lame.
People such as myself.
This is lame. Only exists to be tools, huh?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Pecco and I grew up together.
God, this is extra lame.
So are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I finally realized what this is.
What?
She's fucking Jaffar! Oh my god!
I don't actually remember enough about that movie.
Do you know who I'm talking about, Jaden?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Who?
Em doesn't, 'cause she's not seen the anime.
No,
Wait.
no, I'm not talking about the anime. No, I'm not talking about an anime. I'm talking about a game. I'm talking about Fire Emblem 7. There's this character in there called the Angel of Death. His name is Jaffar. And if you already think that sounds edgy, congratulations. Jaffar is a character everyone likes when they first play the game. They're like, this character's cool. He's just like some edgy kid who like kills people for the Black Fang, and he turns out to be a good character by the end of the game, and like it's all just like this cool shadowy figure. But the more you play the game, the more you look at the story, the more you realize how much of a fucking dumbass Jaffar is. The more you realize how lame his character is, and how he's just edgy bait. He's just a trash, terrible character. He's a fine unit, but a terrible character. And that's what this is. This is Peko. Literally, he's like, I'm a tool to be used. I'm just a weapon, an unsheathed blade. Pull me and point me at the target, and I'll go after it. Just like, stop. Like Gundam is the fucking inverse of that. He takes that and runs away with it. They have the character already who's making fun of that archetype. So then why have the actual archetype?
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What? Property, you say? Stop stealing my role.
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield.
Aw, look at the
If he
baby.
intends to kill,
That is a cute picture.
I must be his sword.
They baby.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool.
Why is she not wearing
First
glasses
and
in
foremost.
any of the other pictures, but she's wearing glasses now?
Contacts? I don't know.
Faker contacts.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Or she just didn't realize she needed glasses for a while. Like, I didn't get mine until, like, middle school.
I didn't get mine till high school.
I didn't get.
Yeah,
no,
there
I
you
got
go.
mine
But
in
that's because
elementary
my
school.
eyes fucking
No, wait,
started.
no, it was elementary school.
My eyes started deteriorating. So. But that is, you are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you're a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Bad character. Lame
Huh?
character. Stop trying to sound edgy and cool.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
God, this is so fucking lame. What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop saying it's lame and just go.
You fiend.
Now you're
That
learning.
is why you are hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It is not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. Yet my young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool.
Then the one who tried to kill my hero wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was... Yeah, it is when I thought. When I thought I beat that game, I was given these photographs.
Damn it.
Damn it. I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know my sister is dead?
You tried to confirm it with my hero, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So,
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when my hero spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Ah, sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine.
It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious.
Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you.
No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Huh.
oh,
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet up with each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
what the?
Seriously, what the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
See, they already have the character. Peko didn't have to act like a robot.
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it.
I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E for revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense.
But she wasn't the person who killed your sister.
E? Yeah, E was the one who killed her sister. Or his sister.
Yeah, and E was not her.
Even though it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
E was Saito,
Yeah,
which means
D-
he killed her.
yeah, D was the one who, like, covered it up at the start.
Still, it's bullshit.
that is.
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat. But still, I believed her to the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey,
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
why you?
Hey, I don't want to hear that.
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
What do you want? Want me to be honest? The whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still planning to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment,
Young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
huh?
Young master, I am finished.
That face.
What?
You? Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand. Because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretend to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. This debate
Afterward.
is, do people kill people or do guns kill people?
That's why it's stupid. She's a human being. Get off your
Just
high
as
horse.
my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out.
Oh, you're saying that you're not a tool and you're a human being with conscious thought? Stop fucking being a little...
So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes?
So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like it's our loss yet! That hasn't been decided!
I'm gonna be so happy when Monokuma's just like, nope, you're a human. Fuck you.
No.
And then she goes, wait,
No,
what? Pikachu,
it should be
what
decided
face?
already.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive!
No, it doesn't.
Fuck
Just
you,
because you
Rox!
say it's persuasive doesn't mean it is.
When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on! I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself was your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him.
Nah, that's gonna fail miserably. Just kill both of them. That'd be cool.
You would only go so far because you're one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just...
A tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey,
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using a tool? Surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
Damn,
called
the
out.
laugh.
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
what?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Alright, I'm liking Nagito more and more. Fucking destroy her. Slay that thought.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Get slayed.
Hey,
Dot. Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die. I
love her.
young master.
Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that.
Fuyuhiko, I've always loved you. Fuyuhiko. You mentioned this
too,
before,
Hajime.
but you too, Hajime.
Fuck
Love
you.
wins.
Fuck you, Hajime. Yeah, fuck you
In this
too,
kind of
Fuyuhiko.
situation, interacting with each other will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Teruteru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be infuriating to be held back by affection when it's time to kill.
You're saying that, huh?
Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival.
At least Fuyuhiko's a good character. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I told because I am a tool. ...
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice.
Slay the thought.
Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but
Hey,
if you insist you're the killer just as he said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will it be? Your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
damn it.
I...
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen? After you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pekko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
You're useless!
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll
Why
discover
did
the
she hit
truth
her with the
soon.
bat?
Because Fuyuhiko, she probably thought Fuyuhiko was gonna hit her with the
I
bat.
have a plan.
I guess so.
Because Fuyuhiko hit a bat under that, like,
I guess.
Please do not worry.
thing.
I promise.
So
you will
she
keep
did
my
it
young
so he
master
wouldn't
alive
do it,
and
so
return him
he wouldn't
safely.
die.
But then where'd she get the bat and somehow get behind her and smack her in the head?
Fuyuhiko hid the bat because he was
guess.
planning to do it, and then
I
she
guess.
did it first when he stammered.
What do you
Yeah.
intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave.
That's
Must
why
lead
the
way
three,
to the road
that's
my
why,
house way.
that's the reason she did it. Because she wants to save him and, you know, be useful
So
to him.
stupid.
Hurry!
I understand the reasoning. It's just dumb. Bad character syndrome.
You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Pekko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself. And if I admit that, that means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Young master!
Oh,
Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
too bad.
The way Ross wanted. And
Yay.
here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
No, I am a tool. I am a tool. I mean, you
Wow,
are a tool,
cool.
but you're not a tool.
Monokuma, you knew all along. You knew about what Fuyuhiko and Pekko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have the surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Pekko's claim was surprisingly interesting. Boo-hoo-hoo! You're actually the first one to try and influence the outcome of a trial like that.
And you'll be the last. Never do it again.
But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Pekko, the tool with the heart, is the killer.
Dot dot dot.
Sorry.
Pekko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But
I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master!
Young master, you have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it.
And here comes the Jaffar turnaround when he's talking to Nino.
For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself,
Come on, Nino, we're leaving.
I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
then why?
Even so,
Even so, I wanted you to escape. Oh, she voiced that. I wanted to protect you.
Pekko.
I am terribly sorry. I will
Hold on,
not be
it's
able to.
voice. Oh, never mind. No, it
It's
isn't.
just the terribly sorry part.
Fucking cutting me
Yeah.
off. I'm terribly sorry I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
Goodbye.
...
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
Oh yeah, he's forgiven. He's a cool guy. Fucking
He didn't-
was gonna kill
he didn't-
Mahiru, which is a shame,
Well,
but you know,
he wa-
everything's
he-
fucked up in this case. You, on the other
he
hand,
wasn't. That's the thing, Ross. He wasn't. That's why she stepped in and did it for him.
yeah.
Because he stammered. He didn't actually want to go through with it.
Exactly, and she should have picked up on that. And they could have had a talk, and they could have, like, you know,
I mean,
brought it down.
not that I'm trying to claim she's very well written, but in her defense, she was like brainwashed as a baby to like do all she can for the clan.
And so was Jaffar, but that doesn't make it a good character arc.
Oh, I
Just
literally
lame.
just said that's not what that means.
Yeah,
but
it makes sense, but it's kind of lame. It's especially lame in Jafar's case.
And please,
He was born on a corpse of humans. Is Jafar's backstory? I'm just like, shut up, shut up.
All right, write this down. Write this down. This is pretty interesting shit.
No, it's not interesting.
Ross
Jaden.
is gonna hate it.
Hecko. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it
I will
already?
never feel despair.
Just so you know, what I just said. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
So cool! But will you be able to
So
maintain that
tasty.
composure out until the very end? People who act proud as you always tend to shed tears of despair in the end. Fuck, I couldn't breathe. Now then, let's begin!
Dot dot dot.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The Tuo Peko Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it.
How many times do I have to keep? I don't need any tools.
You did say that.
Then let's begin the punishment. The punishment time brimming with despair. Jeez, why don't you get it yet?
Just hit her with like a blimp. That'd be pretty.
The help you Ross blimp.
Yeah, the help me Ross blimp just crushes.
This time for the ultimate swordsman, swordswoman, Peko Peko Yama. You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then,
I've prepared a very special punishment for you.
I
I never needed a sword or a shield because
Those
Ross
games
hates
were
those
terrible.
games.
Those games are terrible.
I needed a
never
platinum.
needed a tool. So,
Will you go out with me?
you didn't need to become a tool.
let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself.
And you failed.
I never
never.
wanted a tool.
Oh fuck, that's right. Their
I just
voice.
wanted you. Only you.
Only you, Jaffar. Ooh.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids.
Let's go!
It's punishment
He
time.
keeps trying to cut him off.
He does it all the time.
Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master?
Bye bye.
I gently
Job.
open the door.
And I gently get dragged away by a robot bear.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I like this execution.
I like it too. I haven't even seen it yet.
Okay, Ross.
Oh, at least she has an army. The one-woman army. Oh, she's doing pretty good. Wait. Oh. Oh. Stabbed 23 times, huh? Did Fuyuhiko also just die?
Do you want me to tell you?
Well, we're gonna find out in a second. Oh yeah, yeah! Wow! Heck, wow! Woo. All right, it is fair. We're back up to everyone lost 2. Woo! Right? I lost Teru and Mahiru. Jaden lost Byakuya and Fuyuhiko. And you lost Peko and
no one else.
Peko. Never mind, it's not fair yet. Damn.
Yeah. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed.
Alright, that makes this trial a little bit better.
People dying so easily, falling like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between 2 hopes, but it was crushed into something unpalatable.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed?
I am pissed, and I feel such sad and hopeless.
I
But
feel
still,
such sad and hopeless.
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a brighter, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. Boo! In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminds me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
I guess that does confirm that Monokuma, whoever's controlling him now, does recognize
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Makoto. So
Huh.
this person knows Makoto. Who would it be that survived from the first game controlling Monokuma?
Well,
Assuming they don't death cult assuming like they don't be like Junko survived. I mean it could just be Makoto. It could be Byakuya, and the Byakuya we saw is fake.
Well, remember, the first game spoiled it. They called Makoto the ultimate despair. I fucking love that error in the game's code.
Yes, Makoto. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna see Makoto versus Nagito. Who'd win? Probably Nagito. Nagito's actually tall.
Oh, you mean in a fight? I thought you meant in like a
fight.
debate. Okay, yeah, in a fight, yeah. Makoto would lose any fight. Even
Okay,
Hyoko would beat the shit out of him.
Not any fight. He'd probably win against Teru.
Well, it's ultimate luck versus ultimate luck that always activates.
Yeah, ultimate always active luck. Ultimate, I'm going to play a deck with nothing but Pot of Greed and fucking Exodia.
Nah, he wouldn't even need to. He'd just play an Exodia deck and draw Exodia every time. His opponent would shuffle the deck, put Exodia at the bottom of the deck, and he'd still draw it.
How'd you know I have nothing but Exodia in my deck?
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy
This
you.
is like a Makoto poser. But yeah, I guess if it's from the first game, who the fuck would it be? No one from the first game is smart enough to do that. Like, you have the 3 idiots. Makoto. Okay, Kyoko, maybe?
It's Aoi, and she's been like lying about her stupidness the entire time.
I mean, that's what I was thinking about. What's his name?
Wait, I've got a galaxy brain idea. Monabi is being piloted by Yasuhiro. Think about it.
That would be really funny.
Right?
I don't think I'd be able to survive the laughter that would come from that.
Oh my god.
So now I kind of want that to be true. So
Same.
The hope of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you.
Not the time, Nagito. There's
There
a
won't
time
be
for
even a
sadness.
shred of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future.
How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things, dude? Don't you even understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know.
Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Get flexed on, Ross!
Ryuhiko is still alive.
Okay. Where are you going with this? Fuyuhiko! Frantically rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side, who's still in this room somehow?
He's,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
he's in the execution area.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
Mikan, now it's time for your secondary personality, where you inflict your heal buffs.
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Okay, if you shout, you're not gonna solve it.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Katsuichi, shut up, you're just shouting over his body.
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
You were filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself. That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't.
Huh? A surprise order? I don't believe it. Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong.
It's your duty to save him.
If you don't, then you murdered him. Uh-oh. Actually, no, he wouldn't, because Peko murdered him. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, no, Pekka only, sliced up. There's more wounds on his body.
Hey!
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules. Number 6. If the black end is exposed... Wow.
They alone will be executed.
I didn't skip
If
that. Let's skip
only the black end gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do
Hey,
it.
when you get that magic stick back, can you bring back, the characters that died?
No!
Can you bring back, just...
No!
Okay.
I'll bring back just Pekko, because fuck you.
I think I'd actually just boot her off the cliff again and be like, no,
Jeez.
sorry, I got the wrong one.
I guess I have no choice.
I'll bring back just Yakuya in the first game's version.
There's no way I can violate a rule,
What the
even
hell
if
am I
it's
doing
me.
here? Who are all you losers?
Why aren't you
I
fat?
guess I'm the leader
Yeah.
now.
Why aren't you fat?
What the fuck are
Fine
you
then,
talking
I'll save him.
about? Really?
Like,
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've been prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared?
Medical Monokuma. And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out. I think I've seen this before. I think I've seen this meme. And gradually grew closer and closer. Yep, I've seen this meme before. It's so low quality.
I know.
Ross, you've seen this meme before.
Yeah, I've seen this meme in particular before.
Wow, you've seen Dr. Killgood.
Yeah. I didn't know he was called Dr. Kill. I just saw Monokuma with, a stethoscope in front of a really shitty ambulance.
we gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat.
Well, he's not going to be coming back until Trial 4.
So, I'll see you
Or
later.
5.
He's
What
gotta
the fuck
show
have
up
you
at the
idiots
class
been doing?
trial, though, Ross.
Is he just going to be, put up on a stretcher?
Why am I here?
Just to suffer. And after
My
he said
every
that,
move
the
is
ambulance containing
pain.
Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Please, someone kill me.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Leave
It
it.
can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
Alright. So, what have we learned, Ross? We're hanging out with Chiaki next time, because she's probably not going to die. Anyway.
By the way, we're officially in the territory where I have no idea, about any of the deaths for the
That's
rest of
great.
the
So
game.
you can start helping me with these trials again. I missed that.
We're officially in the territory where I know who dies next.
You're right.
I
You
don't.
forgot
definitely gonna
who
come
died
back
in this
with a lot of
trial?
smack
That
as
kind
if
of goes
nothing
to show you how
happened.
lame Pecco is.
No, not in this one. The next one. I know who the killer is.
You
I just
forgot
don't know
about
who
like who
dies.
died in like the Pecco. All we can do is wait.
Oh no, I knew Mahiru was dying. That's why I was laughing when you wanted to go
Well, I
hang
know
out with
Mahu
her.
was dying, but did you remember it was Pecco?
I didn't remember it was Pecco until
Exactly,
like,
that's
I
what I'm
got
saying. That's
some
how
key
lame
thing.
she is. You forgot.
I mean, I remembered, but
Well,
I'd
you
only
just
seen 2
recently saw it.
trials, so.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know. Yeah, he did.
However,
We must put aside that since Pecco has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Stop the cycle of revenge. There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. I'm with you there, Mahiru.
Yes.
And Yahiko. Akane's growing on me a lot because she has Yahiko voice.
Things aren't as exciting if a shitstar like him ain't around.
I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to
I mean,
return.
Fuyuhiko is an S tier character, let's be real.
Yeah, he gets
Fuyuhiko?
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
He's
should
a pretty
hang
good
out with
character.
him when he comes back.
I hope he has special dialogue for being in a fucking wheelchair or whatever he's gonna be in. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. Let's set sail, Pico, my darling. And so the class trial ended finally. But we still can't see the real ending that we really wanted to see yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see a future, not even a
Well,
speck.
blank dies.
Hey, you're gonna spoil the number of people that die.
Blank dies.
Stop it.
Blank
And then
dies.
everyone dies when Ross fails the trial.
Yeah, exactly.
As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
Also, I have like this funny feeling that an island is gonna open up. You know.
What? Fucking unbelievable. I have this feeling that one of the mono beasts is going to disappear.
Yeah. I got that feeling.
I wonder
That's
who's
because
gonna take care
the
of it.
entire side game already, off screen. We were just left there alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
Don't say that word, Hajime.
I'll fucking shank you.
At least
I-
censor it.
I need you to have a hope boner.
Okay, that's a little bit extra, Mr. Monokuma.
15 days left. 10 hours, 10 minutes, and 51, 50, 49, 48, 47.
So a little bit better
46.
towards the end, but still probably one of the weaker trials.
You can
That's
see
fair.
this countdown too?
I'll have to make like a list. I don't think there's been any F tier trials, but that was definitely like upper D tier.
The poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments.
A lot of it was
but
dragged
now
down by
we're no
Pecco.
longer able to gather
What the
them.
Yes, we are.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Resurrect. Excuse me.
Oh.
And the
She's gonna
continuation
resuscitate
of
her.
the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
I
Hearing
still hate that
Amanabe
line.
say that fucking, like, horribly written line is
The
so
biggest,
good.
most awful, most tragic event in human history. It's like a great line.
Sometimes the writing in this game is good, and sometimes it's hilariously bad on purpose, and sometimes it's just bad, and I don't think they realize
Yeah.
it. That's kind of the
Oh, yeah.
problem when you write a lot of hilariously
I
bad
mean,
writing.
I will
Start
say
to
though,
miss.
Ross, like, the part that was the main part that was pissing you off, which was when Pekka was shouting out about justice, like that was definitely intentionally bad. With like she was saying the word justice like 30 times in like one
Oh
sentence.
yeah, it
Yes.
was. But
She
it was
wanted
more
her
than
to
that.
get killed.
It was more than that. It's just like, I don't know.
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any
I'm actually
means
more
necessary.
upset that she transitioned from obvious fake justice spouting to whatever she transitioned to, which was just, I am a tool. I mean, that was even worse. I think I would have preferred the I'm just a justice bot.
Really?
Yes.
Even knowing what happens, the justice part was like, getting on my nerves. Like, that part's way more annoying.
I mean, it's annoying, but at least it would have been annoying. But then they transitioned it into, like, the most fucking basic bitch, I am a tool, a weapon that may be sheathed archetype. And just stop. Point my blade, and foes will fall there.
Ross ignored most of that dialogue. It's fine.
I read it. Sin and punishment, sin and coconuts, and tick-tock.
We should put like 12 question mark because Fui goes in the fucking hospital.
Okay, he is alive. He's alive. So, for now.
Danganronpa.
I don't want that. That's going in the trash.
Black Dragon Blade.
You
It's a
still
great
might
gift
want
for
it.
Fuyiko.
Well, first off, there's only one of its kind, so I wouldn't want to gift that anyway. Anyway.
Alright, we're stopping there, because it's 4 a.m.
That's a good spot to end off the episode on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion, fucking lost Mahiru. That's really fucking sad. She could have had more going. I feel like they could have built her character more.
So, when the special events come up in this chapter, which one of them will come up like really, really soon as you start it, you have to talk to a specific person first, or else you just miss the chance.
You know what
So
I
I'll be
think
like,
really bummed me
Ross,
out about
talk to this person first. And
What's
then
up, Ross?
You know what probably bummed me out about this trial more than anything else?
Hmm.
It's probably the fact that I guessed Mahiru's death a mile away.
I still don't know, I don't know what the tropes that you caught that got you to that realization.
Okay, so here's the deal. In the first game, it had this thing with the first trial, and that seemed to be a thing with both the first trial and the second trial. The person you hung out with the most at the beginning was the one who got killed. So in the first game, you hung out with Sayako the whole time, and then she dies. I'm just like, oh, okay. So they're setting up this character. They're getting all her backstory out of the way before they kill her. I'm like, okay, cool, got it. Then in the second one, who got killed? It was Chihiro. And that was just like, whoa, where'd that come from? Third game, who was it? It was like two of the characters that were like sort of part of it, but they had already had their time. And by the time it gets late to the game, it starts fleshing out. The characters have had their time to shine, and they just start to fall in. And it's like starts to get harder to guess.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, in the second game now, same thing happened. Byakuya, we talked with him a ton, gets killed off immediately. The only reason I was like, maybe he'll survive longer is because it was from the first game. So I'm like, okay, cool twist, fine, whatever. But then they shoved Mahiru down our fucking throats in the second. Well, like, there was a lot of Mahiru. And it's not just because I was hanging out with her. She was just there. And she kept making subtle hints, subtle winks, like just the way the trial affected her in the first place. Just like there were just more subtle hints. It was so obvious.
So like
so
3 is gonna
obvious.
deviate from your expectations
Which
a
is
lot.
well, it has to, because by that point we know everybody now. We have a pretty good understanding of the people who are left. Usually, what happens is the people with like
No, I
less
mean the
interesting
third game
personalities are
is
killed
gonna
first.
deviate from your standard like.
Teru was just the pervert who likes to cook, so obviously he was killed first because there wasn't a whole lot to his character written. Other characters are going to have stuff revealed during trials, but also, like, when you look at Nagito, you know he has to survive for a long time. It wouldn't make thematic sense to just kill him off right away. They have more ideas they want to do with him. Same with Chiaki.
Mm-hmm.
But with Mahiru, it felt like they were rushing out to the end. Like, the fact that she was this caregiver type person, that wasn't really a thing until the very end, and they shoved it in your face with this.
That's a good point. I didn't think about it.
Let's go hang out, Hyoko. It's like, yay, I love you so much. You're my favorite person. I'm just like, she's dead. She's so dead. She is so dead. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, the third game will advert your expectations.
So I was hanging out with Mahiru in the hopes. Maybe it was in the lame hopes that maybe she was like the killer, or, you know, maybe it was just all a twist. But no, it was just the very obvious Mahiru gets killed. And they even had the gall to have the stupid game where it showed the photography girl getting killed. And I'm just like, come.
Actually, the photography
Or
girl
not the photographer.
wasn't.
Well, they had the girl
didn't
take
die.
photos. Like, they had a character specifically take photos.
Yeah.
Like, none of the other characters were obviously them, but just having a character specifically taking photos, I'm just like,
I mean, they were
okay.
pretty
Okay.
So, I hope that because Fuyuhiko got his lore bomb and he also didn't just die, that he gets to be one of the ones that survives a long time. I mean, he might die next chapter, but
if I were to guess who survives to the end of the game, Nagito will at least survive as long as he can. If they choose to let him survive till the very end or not, I don't know. Chiaki, I could see surviving until at least 5. Maybe she'll be killed as like a climactic, uh-oh, now what do I do without Chiaki? Or she'll probably survive towards the end. If I had to guess who could survive to the very end, I'm actually going to think it's Soda, Kazuichi Soda. He's kind of like the Goonie character that could survive to the very end. He's like Leon mixed with
He's
Dreadlock
Leon, but didn't get his name written on a fucking wall.
Yeah, that. So they did that on, like, as a tropical, hey, he's surviving till the end this time. Sorry, guys.
So now that we've seen 2 chapters of this, how do you feel about the cast of this game compared to the cast of the first game?
Roughly equal. There are definitely winners and definitely some losers. Peko is number 1. Do not like Mikan very much. I think the girls are overall weaker. Like, Chiaki's fine, but she's not Kyoko.
I feel like she'll get her lore bomb near the end, just like
you
Kyoko
get more
did.
of the character, so like it's not fair yet.
Exactly.
Ibuki is
yeah,
okay.
Kyoko's lore
doesn't
bomb
really
literally
strike me
wasn't
crazy.
till the end of the game.
I liked Mahiru because it was just nice having a female that was normal and friendly and like just like, hey, I'm just like, you know, hey, what's up? And that was like kind of a refreshing breath of air because everyone else is so insane in these games.
I mean, Chiaki's a bit normal.
Not really. She like pouts a little. Like she's girl, but I mean like just, you know, someone who's headstrong and serious like Mahiru.
Gotcha.
That's what I want. I mean, Chiaki can be that sometimes, but Kyoko was also a nice break from that. But even she was like socially awkward. Hyoko I just like because, I mean, we need an asshole, and the second game is sorely lacking in assholes, so it's good to have that. Like, you have Fuyuhiko and you have Hyoko, and they basically have to carry the whole
And kind
squad
of
assholes.
Nagito, although he's less of a dick and more of just crazy.
Surprisingly, Hajime seems to have taken that spot. He shits on some people.
Well, he's voiced by Adachi, so what do you expect?
But that's also part of the thing, is that having Makoto, one of the strengths of that is everyone except for Chihiro at some point shit on him. Every single character. And that was funny. Because, like, you're playing as the character, so you don't care if people shit on you. It's part of the gag. Everyone just shits on poor little Makoto, and it's funny. You just take it in stride. Here, it's more like Hyoko and Fuyuhiko have to just pick on people in your party, and that makes them less likable. Like, you never really hate Byakuya because he shits on
I thought you
Toko.
explicitly hated Byakuya.
I hate Byakuya because he's written poorly and makes the other characters bad, but him hating on Makoto was the best part of his character.
Oh,
Him
absolutely.
shitting on Toko was the best part of his character. That made him funnier. And it worked towards the end of the story. In the beginning, it was absolutely trash.
Yeah.
But it rounded out. So that's sort of how I feel. Some of the comedy is as good. We'll really have to see. Honestly. I'm curious to see if the characters can really turn it around to be as good or better. Right now, I'm leaning a little bit more towards 1, but again, I had the whole game, so we'll see.
I think if I was to compare to about how I felt 2 chapters into 1, and obviously I can't know exactly how I felt because I still have the bias of knowing the full game, but that being said, I still think that, like, at each game's chapter 2 point, I like this game's cast better. But maybe after I see the full game, I'll like the first game's cast better.
The problem with that, though, is that you like the second game's cast better now, which means they'd have to fall, which would be depressing.
Not necessarily. I like them better to, like, when comparing to Danganronpa 1's Chapter 2 point. So if they don't rise as much as Danganronpa 1's characters,
yeah, I guess some of the characters really did start to rise, and like fucking like the longer you're exposed to Dreadlock, man, it just gets funnier and funnier.
Yes. At first I was like, at first I did not give a single fuck about Yasuhiro, and by the end of the game I loved him.
Was just a character that became 10 out of 10. Aoi was great, and she also got a lot better. Sakura was fucking awesome. Kyoko got better as she went along. I like that she actually got to get some clinks in her armor, which was good. She needed them, rather than just being, I am Kyoko. Byakuya got fixed really well. I'm actually surprised Toko kind of grew on me a little bit.
Yeah, I was also surprised by that.
She's despicable, but it's kind of funny just to see her switch characters.
It's kind of a nice foil to have when you love like everyone else.
Yeah, it's good to have a character that you can just hate, and no one cares if you hate them. That's kind of why I'm hoping Mikan could be that character, but then you guys...
I mean, Hyoko's that character for me. Like, for Hyoko, like, I don't... Because when I see Teru, I feel like actually, like, literally, like, there's no level of, like, I can appreciate disliking him. I just genuinely dislike him. Hyoko, it's like... I don't actually feel angry when I see her.
Like that's something where it's just like, really? But it's funny.
Yeah, like I can enjoy disliking Hyoko, but I can't enjoy disliking Teru, if that makes any sense.
It's when you got to think about when the characters kill someone, what are you sacrificing and what are you gaining? And in here, the gain was more story for Peko and Fuyuhiko. The Fuyuhiko gain was good. The Peko gain was not good. I didn't care for it at all.
You
lost Mahiro, which the big part of that, it gave Hyoko something to do.
Yeah.
So that was...
No, she still has something to do.
Yeah, step on crabs and be a loner and be sad. Oh boy.
Well, I think, but I actually think that's I think it's a good thing because it gives Hyoko more development to have gone through that. I think that going forward,
it gives her more development, but the story isn't really skewed in such a way where it's probably going to make her want to hang out with everyone. She said specifically, I don't want to hang out with the rest of you. So unless she, like, I don't know, starts to hang out with someone else, or if she, like, kind of tries to be more of a team player.
Yeah, saying this...
Everyone turned on her. There was no person who was really just like, hold on, I don't really actually think it's her. Even Hajime was like, yeah, it's probably her.
I think she needs just one more little kick in the pants, and that'll, like, do it.
I think losing your best friend and almost getting convicted of murder is a pretty good kick in the pants, but we'll see.
Well, if that doesn't do it, then I think the next kick in the pants will.
Here's hoping. So who do you think's gonna die next, and who do you think the murder's gonna be?
Well...
It's not
see. I think it's going to be another girl. I guess if we're playing roulette, it's like guessing red versus guessing black. I'm gonna guess
I think Mikan could die next chapter.
I don't think so. I think Mikan needs a little bit more. Unless, like, if Mikan died next chapter, I'd be upset again, because they'd have to shove her character down our throats. Once again, what her twist is.
That being said, you know, if they do, I don't think that confirms her death either, because, like, when you're getting into chapter 3, there's some character lore bombs that are more about the overarching plot than that chapter's plot.
Yeah.
In chapter 1 and 2, that just means you're dead. But chapter 3 and up, it's iffy.
In the first game in 3, it was a little bit more subtle, because you started to get some more stuff about, Maid Girl, what the hell's her name?
Oh, Celeste.
Celeste. You started to get a little bit more stuff about Celeste. It was subtle, but you got a little bit. So it's like, okay.
Well, she's
but then at the same time,
girl.
you also got the stuff about the people who died.
Celeste is Gambler
Girl.
Girl.
Kyoko got angry at you.
I'm gonna confirm that for the audience who doesn't care.
Personally, I'm going to bet that the next character that's getting killed, since I guess Mahiro, like, right in the fucking money.
What about Nekomaru? I feel like he could die or be the killer.
Neko?
The big guy who has shit all the time?
I don't know.
Don't call him the shit guy.
I don't know.
He feels...
the next trial. Akane's dead in the ground. Sorry, I punched her a little too hard.
Oh,
that was an easy one.
That was an easy one.
Ibuki could be one.
I think sadly it might be Gundam.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Gundam doesn't like. He is already too insane. Is the problem? He has his hamsters, and he's already had his time in the sun. So it might be Gundam, and I don't know who.
Well, once this game ends, I can answer any lore questions you may or may not understand because the third game is not connected to these two at all.
Well, it still
Right.
has Monokuma in it.
Yeah,
Well,
but they're not.
That's the only thing. Like the lore in the game is different. Like they
Okay.
don't connect to this one.
So I think it's Gundam. He'll at least be tied to it somehow, since Gundam hasn't really been tied to either of the two cases. Like he had his range.
Yeah, only
he also had a
Nagito was
point.
tied.
Only Nagito was really tied to the first one.
Nagito dies
with
in the
some
third
other
chapter.
light stuff.
We finally get tired of his shit and we group murder him.
Ross, my joke was that he was literally tied up in rope.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna head off now. I gotta use the bathroom and I'm tired. So
Yeah, I'm gonna call that.
It's
session.
like 4 o'clock. I don't
3.5
know,
hours.
Mom.
Monster Hunter time! Woo! Bye everybody.
3.5 hours? I
Time to
don't
go
know
figure out
about
who
that.
doesn't. No one's here, right?